Let's go with the green flag. Is that a Supra? Who did it? Come on! Dead white!
Hello everybody, it's been a while since we've done a video like this, but Kustom Interior is back with us and they've got a new style of seat covers for this FRS. Now this is the first gen, it's a 2013, so it'll be good to like the 2021, 2022 FRS, BRZ, GT86, depending on where you're from, what your car is called, but it's the first gen FRS, okay? The old covers we did were phenomenal. I'm expecting the same type of quality, but these are a nice black on black honeycomb with real nice stitching. I've already opened the box. I kind of cheated and looked, but I'm going to set you guys up. We'll actually open these and look at them ourselves, and then we're just going to get to putting these things on. Okay. These will be your headrests. Look at that. I like that nice stitching that we have on there. Let's put those up here. Those are the easy ones. We'll do later. Was surprised the battery died. So these will be for the back. You can. There's where you're really going to see the honeycomb. See that? I really like the way these look. I like the red and black ones, but these honeycomb ones, I really like. I think they're gonna look dynamite in the car. These, this will even be the front. This will be the front bottom, I believe. Isn't it? Oh no, I think I was backwards. Yes, I am backwards. These are for the front bottom. This is for the rear back, which means that this one will also be for the rear back. Forgot that last time too. You have to fold them the right way. So this will be for the front, which we'll be getting to those first. Okay, so this is the front seats, and they're nested, so the other one's in there. I gotta say, these look as good as the other ones. They got real nice piping, double stitched. The perforated is real nice. I really like these. I really do. And here's for the back. And there's our back. So what we'll probably do is we'll do the front first, since everybody wants them in the front. And then I'll walk you through putting them in the back, even though I don't have them in my car. The actual rear seat backrest is very easy because they have very good Velcro straps on the back. But you can see here, this is what attaches to the back, and we'll get into these clips and how they work. This will be very easy to do for you with the seat in your car. Mine's already out. To do the seat bottoms, let's just start jumping into this a little bit. I believe I've got a quart of oil sitting in here somewhere. Anyway, nope, but there's some vinyl from another project. So, oh. What on earth? Okay, anyway. So, you can see, I can remember how to, there we go. This bolt right here, take this out, And then this is bolted to the bottom of your seats. Obviously I've unbolted it from mine, and the bottom seat just comes right out. The whole bottom seat it lifts right out of the back. You just pick it up and it comes back. So when you do the back, you'll just flip your seat forward, and then I'll show you how to put the cover on from there, and then you'll flip it back and stick the things in. Should be pretty quick, pretty easy, and it should look great. So let me get resituated here and we'll get started on the front. So the only thing we've done is just take the strap loose for the seat belt. So let's go ahead and get started on this here. I want to make sure that all of our little catches are not under the cover, because we gotta pray we got small hands today. Get it nice and fitted. So with these, the little clips here, all you have to do with them is you stick them in and kind of push them down, and they go in and they flip up behind the upper part of the seat. So it's a little finagling, so you got to push them in and kind of aim them down. It does take a second. I've done like 30 of these things, and it takes a second for me. There's two. And three. You might think, oh, I don't see how that's going to hold in there very well. I've never had them come out either. Unless you're 16 doing 16-year-old things, I've never had one of these come out. That said, I am a bit of an older fella these days. There we go. Okay. So you want to make sure it situates itself as much as it can. So these hooks here, like this, they just go down and they're just going to clip under anything that you can find. You can aim for the, let's see if we can move that up. Might help us a little bit. Can reach under there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to get in your way a little bit. So before I do that, let's address this part here. And we're gonna try to go underneath all of our seat adjustments here like this. Don't be lazy. Go underneath it all. And this clip clips into the female end of the one on this side. Of course, I can't find it now. Right here. Right here. So you see, underneath, you want to go underneath and they clip, but under there. And these hooks here are just going to clip under. You can usually get a hold of the actual like bottom of the seat where they clip in, where the seat's actually supported. Yeah, there's one. You don't need to look at my back. You get the idea. So that's how you want to clip these in. I'm going to get this one fixed, and then we're going to do the top part up here. So we're going to start at the top and get this off. So to get the headrest off, I don't think we can pull it off with it lean. Yep, that's the way we're going to do it. That'll be easier. So lean her forward. Let's just get this out of the way. We will come back to that later. So these do have a left and a right side. You want to make sure that you get the correct one. You will know the correct one based on these holes where the strap goes. So, got my little blade there. So on the back, you can see we have a very nice little seat pocket there, and we'll do a good overall shot of these over, okay? We're just installing now. And then we've got a zipper to help us fit it. So make sure our zipper is up. Okay. If I remember from last time, the main struggle I had was actually getting the seatbelt strap to go through this upper hole up here. If I'm remembering correctly, I actually did a little sneaky one of these with my arm up in it. If I can replicate that this time. Fitment on these is so good. Don't let that fall back in there now. They fit nice and snug over the seat. So you are going to have to wiggle it down, but it will go down on there, especially over the supports. Now, let's go ahead and we'll leave that for now. We got to come back and we'll show you that here in a minute. So on the bottom down here, let's get a better view. There you go. Look how nice that looks. Ooh, that looks even, ooh. I want to look at that on camera for a second. That looks nice. Okay, so this has these same clips and the same process applies, okay? See, I don't remember if I did the top in and tried to flip them down or if I stuck the bottom in last time. Let's just try to go. The tricky part is not hooking the clip that's already under there. Let's go in bottom first. See if we get the clip in that way. Maybe not. And have to fiddle with it, see which way works best for your fingers. Get the idea. I'm not going to bore you with me struggling to make my fingers work. Okay, so 3 of those. Okay, so the other thing we need to do in here is I try not to rip this off my window, even though it fell off a second ago. Okay, so for up here, let's do this. You can see better. So for up here, where the headrest goes in, what you're going to be doing is literally stretching the material. Well, you see how that works. You want to stretch the material around like this, and it will go. Okay, give me a second. Let me set you guys up differently. There. So you need to there. Look how much easier that is with 2 hands. Doing this one by one person is so difficult sometimes. So that's how we're going to do that. Now, we need to finish getting our 3 clips in down here. Finish getting our 3 clips in down here. And I'm going to work on that. I'm not going to film myself doing it because it's very frustrating with my fingers because they're sore all the time and they're not as flexible as they used to be. This is the same exact clip that we used for the bottom. You've just got to get them to go in for the top, okay? Again, I'm not going to film myself doing this, even though I'm literally filming myself doing it again right now, because I feel like I should. But you just got to jam your fingers down in between the seats and get them to clip in. See, I just took the other one out from the bottom. That's what you need to be careful of, is not accidentally removing one from the bottom. because they're in roughly the same place. Okay, so the only other thing we need to look at for the front, other than buttoning this, but that will help when we get better here. When you get it tucked down nice, okay, let me show you. So in the back here, don't mind my cloth, you've got these hooks and they're the same as they were on the bottom, same process. We're just gonna reach down under the seat and we're gonna clip them wherever we can reach. And you should be able to get something pretty easy. And then the last thing is, of course, the zipper, and that will hold that down. So I'm gonna finish getting this one in and then we'll do the headrest. Okay, now that we got that done, two hands is definitely easier. Two hands is always better than one. So the last thing we need to do for the first front seat is the headrest. Now, we've already taken it off, so the headrest is really easy. Let's not forget what is front and back, even though I'm about to forget which is front and back putting this on. So, if you'll come to me just a little bit, we will work this in. It's actually a very simple process. Okay. We're just going to work the headrest in, and it's held on with a very secure hook and loop. Here we go. See? Now some of this stuff, especially like this one that's secured with the hook and loop, you might have to work it after it's been sitting in the heat. I'm going to put my Velcro pretty snug on here. Okay. See, I even got mine on there a little crooked. It's a very good snug fit. You shouldn't move around much with daily driving. Okay. And then to put it back in, we're gonna do just the opposite. And oh, just see me here. So we're gonna do just the opposite. We did taking it off. Put it in. Okay. Now, one thing to note with these seat covers, you need to get them worn in and set. Okay. After you daily drive them and they set in to the seat with a little bit of heat, they will look like that all the time. Man, I do think that looks good, if I say so myself here. That looks real nice. So I'm gonna go do the other side real quick. All the same process applies to this side, and we will cut back to the front being finished, I think. And there we have it. Front seats are done. Passenger side, I still need to push that down there in the middle like I have here, but again, a little bit of breaking in and some wear and they'll sit down in there perfect. But man, doesn't that look good? I think they look fantastic. Very nice quality. Custom interior seat covers. Looks fantastic. Alright, let me set up. We're going to install these rear ones. I'm going to set them on my treadmill so I don't scuff them up. And we'll do those real quick and we'll be done with this one. Okay, so these backs are even easier, especially when you take them out. So this is where the bolt would be that I showed in the car. And you pull them out. This is the driver's side. Make sure you get the right seat cover for right side. You can see that they've stitched these and they're notched, so they are fitted per side. It's not a universal fit. These are a custom fit seat cover, okay? So let's go ahead and turn it around. We can see what we're doing here. Now, there's several of these clips, and you can see we've got a bunch of these different little elastic tabs. Now this one would go underneath the clip that you saw, and you're gonna have that black hook that sticks up like this. I don't have mine on, mine's been removed. So it's gonna go under there just like that, okay? Now for these, I believe what I did last time was I crossed these. So you had a little bit of extra tension, like this, and the same. Let's just go through there, like this, okay? Get some dirt on there for my treadmill. As you can see, that's all there is to it on these. And then of course you got your little clips that are gonna go back in like this. And I can actually show you what I was talking about. If you push them in and they flip up like this underneath, okay? Behind the seat. So that's what we're looking at there. So let's do the other one real quick. And then we'll do the back. And again, you're gonna have that black loop that sticks up, that hook, and that goes around there. So, just continue on here, like this. Go. This one. That. Okay, let's fit it in there. Didn't do a very good job of fitting that one, did I, to the seat? You can see how much easier this is with the seat actually out of the car. These little foam seats are for the back of these FRS are barely more than a seat, and they're more of a pad that you actually lean up against. So there you go. So that is that one. Now, this one is going to be a little bit different for us because you're not going to take this part out, but mine's already out. For the actual back, okay, here's your actual back. I'm going to show you how easy this is still going to be. Because these are such a good quality cover, I can do this without even setting it down. So the only thing you're gonna have to do, hold on a minute, make sure y'all can see this, because this is actually important for this one, okay? So, the one thing you need to remove are these, and they just clip right off, okay? You can see the back, they clip right off. And you can stretch the material over this, but these come off easy enough where it shouldn't be a big deal. Okay? And they've got a very good hook and loop Velcro on these, and it's all the way around. So we're just going to Velcro a couple of these real quick so we can hold it in place. Okay. We'll do a better fitting here in a second. I just want to make sure that we're fitted where we need to be and everything is straight. Okay. This will be easier for you because your seat's not going to be moving around on you. And again, we've got these clips. They're going to go back in, actually, they're going to go back in like this and clip up like that behind your seat. So, now that we've got this centered, turn it around so you can see what I'm doing here. Just pulling these Velcro strips down. And you got to watch, this is where your hinge and latch mechanism is right here. You don't want to Velcro over that. Okay. You can see here. Like that one. You don't want to Velcro over that. Okay. Okay, now, for these up here, all you need to do is work this back in like that. And again, for this other side here, it's the same deal. with this so you can see it. My hands don't get in the way there for you. Yeah, that on right away. Get more centered here. It's plastic. Don't be impatient with it, you'll break it. Not quite centered. There. Okay, now, there we go. And again, the same thing goes true with letting it sit in the heat. So I'm gonna set these in the back of the car so you can get a better idea what they look like. And that will be it. And there we go. So again, yours is going to look better than mine because I don't have a back seat, but you can get a gist of what your car is going to look like, okay? I don't have this one in, so you can kind of see the back a little better because my speaker box is about the size of the seat. Sorry about that. But you can see how nice that would look in this car. Like the black on black. I think it looks really good. I think it really sets off the car, especially if you're lucky enough and you've got a limited edition series. It's got the extra stitching and everything else. I think it looks great. Overall, very, very nice quality. Same quality as the other ones were, and that was excellent. I think they look great. They're gonna set the car off really well. Looking forward to some daily driving in them. Thank you very much, Kustom Interior, for these seat covers. Absolutely phenomenal job. Great quality. Fitment's fantastic. Stitching is beautiful and straight. The honeycomb, just really fantastic. Excellent. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Come on, boss! Come on! Yeah!